Hi there, Dr. Karen here, and today I want to talk about the importance of emotional regulation. It is super important, as far as grounding and being effective in any area of life and just being healthy overall. I mean, if we go around and we're kind of dysregulated, or you feel, that for me, like tightness in my chest or anxiety, if you feel those things, that's not good for your heart, that's not good for your health. I mean, that can go kind of down a rabbit hole. I mean, when I was in graduate school, I worked with heart patients who are waiting for transplants. And there was all sorts of research on type A personality, stress, and hardening of the coronary arteries. So emotional regulation and grounding is super important for our physical health. And then for our emotional well-being, we want to be, as regulated as we can within reason, or take really good care of ourselves. And then we're more effective as showing up as a parent, or for me, showing up as a psychologist, or you showing up at work, for me, showing up as a friend or a community member or a rugby mom, all the different things, being really present. So, a lot of times throughout the day, I'll, kind of stop myself and take a deep breath. You generally want to breathe in for, more counts than breathing out. And I have posted videos before on breath work. And then there is also meditation or yoga, guided imagery. Those are some ideas. And then just being really, really careful about the thoughts, and the committee in your head, or I don't mean like hearing voices, but I mean, like the different decisions. I personally have an inner critic. I think a lot of people have an inner critic, which for me, for certain times in my life, it's very motivating, for achievement and for doing better. But then if I'm constantly criticizing myself, then I'm not going to get very far, and I'm not going to have a very positive approach or attitude. So kind of eliminating, or just discounting some of the negative, if you have negative thoughts going through your head, just not putting energy into them, kind of just letting them flow, like, we're floating down the river, and let those go. And be really mindful about what you are saying. So you want to have positive affirmations. I am loved. I am peaceful. I feel peace. I am successful. Kind of affirming some of the good things that you have in your life and that you wish to have. And that kind of ties into gratitude. Gratitude practice is huge. It's associated with better health outcomes. It just makes you a happier person. We have a gratitude jar, so sometimes my daughter will put little notes in there. And I think it's good to be creative about what you're grateful, because what grateful for. I could say the same thing every day. Okay, I'm grateful for my home, I'm grateful for my work, I'm grateful for my children, I'm grateful for my pets. Today I'm grateful for rain. I'm grateful for Starbucks coffee today. It's the day after the Super Bowl. I got a free iced coffee. I'm grateful for crayons. I'm just looking at that's why I said that. My crayons in front of me. And then, adding things in. You could be grateful for a sunrise or a sunset, but having some kind of gratitude practice. You could keep a journal where you write down 5 things every day that you're grateful for. You could practice affirming your gratitudes at dinner time, with your family, with your people. You could also have a prayer journal where you could write down all the things that you wish or that you want to come into your life, or some of your prayer requests, and then, things you're grateful. And then it's fun to go back and look and like, oh, I was, praying for that 6 months ago, a year ago, and look how things have worked out so well. So there's just a few tips on emotional regulation. And let me know if you have any questions or comments, and if there's something else that I can add. But it's really important that we take really good care of ourselves and our hearts, and kind of keep ourselves centered, especially with parenting, because by nature children aren't, they're going to have tantrums or throw fits, and that's kind of par for the course. But if we can stay centered, then that'll help them. So see you next time.